G'day, Snowy Rains here, and today we're going to be looking at 5 tips to help you play NBA Live 19 better. Tip number 1, don't always rush the inbound pass. Court awareness is key, but you get 4 seconds to decide who to pass to. Most will be just tempted to press A and hope for the best. Try using the icon pass, and sometimes waiting can put your teammates into a better position. You'll run into situations like this one, where you got a defender right on top of the person that's waiting for the inbound pass. If you press A, there's a high chance that this person will steal the ball and they'll get a bucket quite easily. The best thing to do here is to pass long, where you've got an open man and there is less likely chance to fumble the pass as well. Tip number 2, take the open shot. This is a topic that can be talked about for days, but I'm going to try sum it up. See here, standing way back here, even with way back on gold, it's gonna miss because it's considered out of range. Here I'm using way back, catch and shoot, late to the party, on gold. This allows you to take one step backwards from the 3-point line, which is enough space on a wing shooter to get a green. This clip here is a perfect play, so we're going to start by breaking it down. We get to here, and this is where people start making their mistakes. Mistake number 1, dribbling for the next 23 seconds and jacking up a contested shot at the last second. Mistake number 2, pulling up for a heavily contested 3-point shot. This will only be counted off the contested shot skill with a max of 88. It won't take into account that you've got a 95 3-point shot. What you always want to do is pass to the open man. Watch what happens here. Can't drive, passes, wide open, 3-point shot. This tip right here will help you win more games, which is what we all want. But don't be too hard on yourself if you make these small mistakes. It takes time to learn. Sometimes what you're thinking and what happens are two different things. I wanted to pass to the open man, but this was a great defensive recovery by the guy in green. That could have easily been a steal. In this case, our teammate has picked up the ball and decided to drive to the hoop for a heavily contested layup. This is a really bad idea, especially when you've got a 3-point shooter wide open. You can drive to the hoop and then kick out, there's no one on him, that would be a wide open 3-point shot. But this is what happened instead. Tip number 3, pulling the chair for an easy steal on post defense. If you're a post scorer or you're using post moves, try not to use RT to aggressively back down all the time, otherwise you may fall victim to this. This is a move that I rarely see used in multiplayer. If you got someone aggressively backing you down, flick the right stick away from them to make them fall over and get the steal. Okay, so it's flick the right stick right, and if you're on the other side, flick the right stick left. Easy 16 points for your team, grade school. Tip number 4, play defense. Defense is really important. It's the countermeasure to tip number 2. No matter where your man is, cover him, because you don't want to give him easy points. Tip number 5, understanding the value of losing. Truth is, you're not going to win every game. There's 2 teams, one's going to win, one's going to lose. And you have to accept it pretty much. If you can come away from a losing game and still come up with one thing that you've done right, or find something that you can improve on from that game, then that is going to make you a much better player. This is a pro tip. Esports players are like that in real life. Well, that's all for now. So if you found the video useful and wish to see more content like this, please subscribe and hit the like button. And I'll see you when I see you, and not a minute before.